That was 5, right? Yeah. All right, DP. Let's get a set, man.
All right. I don't think I beat you yet. In the first of 5, I don't think I've beaten. I'm not sure who I have beaten besides Alex. But I mean, everybody beats Alex. I mean,
oh shit.
Oh.
Except for Brett that one time, but fluke.
No, Alex is
Lucky.
good. If he stays with it, he'll be pretty strong. He's too smart not to be good.
I was talking to James today, man. I think this game has the potential as far as to be like how KOF 13 and how Melty Bloods was for North Carolina, where like if we went to majors, like one of us would get top 8 regardless. I really think this game has potential to be like that.
If our good players play it, then yeah.
So, I mean, we already have Chris, so who has already won a major in this game.
Yeah.
Change.
Nice throw! I'm trying over here.
Wow.
Oh no. Is that her 6B? Brent, the little hop kick move?
Hop kick move. That's 3C. It's an interesting normal. You can only combo off of it off of crouching hits. And it's airborne, so it goes over lows. Ah. Whoa.
Enkidu.
This music's getting me too excited. I can't decide where I want to put my energy into, being excited or focusing on the match. Gotta do both.
Be excited about focusing on the match. Oh dear. Damn.
What are these sounds I'm making? I didn't do that! Oh. Too deep. Oh, I thought you would backdash.
If you fuck up my backdash enough, I'll stop backdash.
But you didn't backdash. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This game is mentally taxing me. Like, I'm so tired right now.
Hit A! Spawn with 2A. Good shit.
Orie's backdash is disgusting.
Your character is disgusting.
Hey, listen. Alright. Seth did nothing wrong to anyone.
Say so.
He didn't. He's never done me wrong, so. Except when he was trash.
What?
Ooh.
Whoa. What a combo.
Oh!
That shit did 4.5.
Enkidu.
I'm getting hit with a low in the middle of his strings sometimes, and I'm not expecting it to come out when it does.
I try to charge up the overhead slightly so it makes you want to block high.
Yeah, maybe that's what.
Uh-oh. That took a second.
あなたを救済します。ファーストフローズリバイド。
Oh! I don't meet her! You're using it. I thought I switched sides because you... I thought I broke it and switched sides like I was playing third strike.
Whoa. Huh?
Now is not the time to implement new ideas. Oh, Jin's phone went out, so the camera feed's kind of messed up.
Oh,
you
I
just
see
like
that.
your nose and just got your nose and mouth.
定めに従い光の鉄槌をファーストフローズリバイド断罪ディバインスラッシュいつもそこで
Whoa. Whoa. I don't know why I was hitting buttons. Good.
Enkidu.
Hey, calm down on the caps, Caddyshack. Relax. Relax. Drink some water, man. Just keep it cool. I'm trying to keep it cool over here.
正義の名のもとにあなたを救済します。ファーストフローズリバイド。
Oh! Nice. Ah.
セカンドクローズリバイド
Oh shh! Couldn't see it. I'm busy thinking what I'm thinking.
Whoa! Yeah, that right there. That hit me.
I gotta jump away. Oh, big time dead.
Big time dead.
Orie
Alright, alright. Oh, you're at 4 wins already? God.
Yeah, these are going faster.
正義の名のもとにあなたを救済しますファーストクローズリバイド
Plus.
Yeah.
セカンドクローズリバイド
I knew it too, I just wasn't ready for the situation.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Hey, thanks, Wolf, for the raid.
Enkidu
All tied up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying, Brent. I don't know if you can tell by my lack of lack of commentary.
That's what you need to do.
あなたには犠牲になっても
Trying
ら
to
い
give it a
ます
little bit of effort.
ファーストクローズリバイド
Nice fun.
Whoa, I just walked into that.
Oof.
セカンドクローズリバイド
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh no! Dang.
maybe not. I don't want to kill you. Okay, I gotta kill you now.
I killed myself! Oh, I didn't know the combo to kill you with.
Oh! Nice.
Good game! Why am I nervous? Oh man! Oh, that felt such like a. This game is amazing.
No, well
I have a
played,
lot of-
sir.
Thank you. I felt. Oh, Jin is still in the room, is what you meant.
Yeah.
Man. I felt good about a lot of things. Like a lot of things came together in that match specifically.
You're starting to force some mistakes for me, and you know, reading my playstyle and all that. You're getting used to fighting me, and it's really cool to see that. I made some dumb mistakes, dropped some combos too, of course, but just the exchanges felt really good there. And even when I was losing, I could feel you thinking, and that's what's good about this game.
I had a revelation while you were attacking me that it's something I've been labbing against Enkidu, but I've been realizing with shield attacks and how they can create gaps between your strings. And if you have an invincible move, theoretically, you can shield and then do something. And then I noticed there's like a low attack you do with your stand, and then the next hit, there was a gap in between it.
Yes.
So I was like, should I try to parry in between there? And then I tried it maybe 1 or 2 times, and I'm like, this is not the right time to do this. It might not even work, and I should focus on trying to win rather than experiment at this point. That was like the first time I was really trying to win against somebody, not just learn against somebody.
Yeah. You can do that if you block the overhead, then you block the low attack, and if I string into the overhead swing of the stand move, you can reversal through that. That's one way you blow that up. If I autopilot just special canceling into that, you can just reversal it. Like you're supposed to link into the low on hit. Of course, you know it's a risk reward type thing. I get more damage if I do the special.
It seems like that sequence synergizes. It has synergy with your overhead, and then there's also an attack you were doing that had forward movement that it resembled the overhead. I don't know what state you were in. If you were even plus 1, it seemed like challenging wasn't in my favor. I could be totally wrong about that, but there's so many things to think about.
You mean the little hop kick move, the normal?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. It's good for resetting pressure. I don't think it's advantage, but I think it's well, it's probably a distance thing too. But it feels pretty good to reset pressure with that, because I noticed you were like really challenging my overheads on startup. Nobody else has really done that, so I got to mix some pressure.
I feel like I identified there was a big gap there. So I tried to parry sometimes in between it, and then sometimes I was trying to low A. That's another thing that I realized during the set is I have a not a bad habit, but I like to challenge when I feel like it's my turn. I'll challenge with 2B, which I think is the right button to use, but it's not as fast as 2A. So if let's say I don't have the correct, it's not exactly my turn. Maybe I'm -1 or maybe even, and I hit 2A, and then you have a button that you have a medium string attack, or in your case, I think Orie's light attacks will probably reach from that range. So if I do an attack that's too slow, it's just gonna hit me. So I started exchanging that for 2A and then trying to confirm it, and then also just diverting into blocking more, which I think it's impressive to me how much blocking solves a few problems.
Yeah.
In this game, rather than trying to make decisions sort of blind.
Yeah, especially fighting me so far. I haven't done anything any more complicated than just doing the normal overhead. I haven't really done anything tricky. So you could block me for as long as you really feel like you. As long as you break grabs and block that overhead. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything like Seth, but it's really like a really hard to read thing, you know.
All right, I got a controversial question for you. I'm gonna do it a little WWE style.
Okay.
So since you've lost to, you have now been defeated by 2 former Third Strike players who have just started playing the game in about 2.5 weeks worth of time. How do you feel? You gonna step it up?
Yeah, I feel fine with that because I think you guys have probably played the game more than I have at this point. I played the game.
Really?
I played the game a little bit when the first version came out, and for Eunice, I mean, I just made sure my combos still worked and I entered the tournament. Because there hasn't been much drive to get into this game until now because the scene hasn't been there.
Yeah.
Like they're running tournaments at CCR, but they're all out of town people from from Charlotte and people like Morehead City, you know, Aaron Nagy and some other people like from around the area, but nobody here that plays the game except there's Errol in Chapel Hill. He wants to play. There's a couple of people that would go to a session, I think, but no one that was really serious. So yeah, that's usually how it goes with these games. Like, since the old players stopped, kind of moved on, they either tried Street Fighter V and moved away, or they're just got life situations, they got kids, they're married, you know. The people that would really go in and get good at these games, they either, it's like Street Fighter V or doing something else with their life right now. The people that used to really strong.
Yeah. It just so happened to have a baby at the same time. I mean, it's convenient for them, right? I got a kid now. I ain't playing Street Fighter V. You can just deflect. And speaking of deflections,
we love you, Tom. Yeah.
No, that wasn't him at all. But speaking of deflections, it seems like you kind of parried the response there. I get it. You know, you backdash away from the. But what about a 1st-to-5 against Alex? What if we do a showcase showdown against Alex next time we stream?
Oh, I'm not backdashing. I'll see Alex any day of the week. Any video game he wants it in. Yes. All right. Except Third Strike. I'm not doing that.
Any game, NGBC, KOF 11.
Maybe not 11. NGBC, absolutely.
Yeah. That's one thing I also wanted to point out about your comment on how we've probably played this game more than you have. It's amazing to me how many games you play and are like above average play level in so many different games and you don't even play them. Like, how the did you get first place in Arcana Hearts and you don't practice at CEO Talk? And this is turning into a mini interview, but I'm really curious.
Yeah, I mean, the guy that got second is a Japanese player that plays the game. You know, he got second place in BB Tag. What's really cool about that, by the way, well, before I answer the question, this is the first time that guy has come over here and not won something. He has won a tournament every other time he's come from the U.S. So he tweeted that. It's like, well, this is the first time I've come over here and, you know, got cop blocked from getting first place in any game, which is great for us. You know, it used to never be that way. Where, you know, Japan would just always run all over us. But yeah, for why I'm strong in, you know, all these random games, I tend to find a really a solid basic fundamental strategy that I can really focus on and really dial it down against the unfundamental way that other people play the game. And I'm glad you brought this up again, because I wanted to mention this because I thought about it earlier today. When I learned fighting games, it was against fighting Blake in Guilty. So my formational years in competitive fighting games were trying to stop the runaway freight train of Blake Mansour trying to do his offense. So that kind of shaped my play style. I had to stop Blake. So I think that really played into the idea of me boiling down anime to where I can really Street Fighter it out and, you know,
it's play like your home base. It's like your home base to play in that sort of defensive poke style, frustrate your opponent. You have an incredible talent to make everybody uncomfortable. I am uncomfortable when I play you. It's like there were moments playing you just now that I was totally lost. Like, I'm gonna just wait, I guess. I don't know what to do in this situation.
Yeah, it's hard to read me probably because I don't play by the book in any way. That used to frustrate Matt Frank a lot too because he couldn't really. I remember one time I beat him in KOF 13 and I hit him with just an air super, but he had never seen the move before and he was just mad about that. I didn't know that move was in the game. I'm sorry, Matt Frank.
Nice impression.
Yeah. But
well,
yeah.
All right, man. Is there any other thoughts you have? Closing thoughts?
I think Eunice is really good. Hopefully I can continue to develop my style and play it how I want to, but I still really need to dial down on the system and learn shielding and all that kind of good stuff, good combos and all that. But I think my style can still fit. I just have to really optimize how I play. I think I'll be good, and I think Roski's going to be great, and you too with the science of things and how you really approach games in a really educational. How people can like learn off of it too is very valuable. The positive attitude, of course, is always very good for everyone. So thank you for that.
Yeah, and not that this is about me, but this game might bring out more than just a scientist in me. I've kind of accepted that role in sort of like a passenger seat kind of thing. There hasn't, like, since Cross Tekken, I haven't been like, I mean, maybe the beginning of Street Fighter V, I was winning a lot of tournaments, but it's been a while since I've been like, I'm gonna be the best. But this game is starting to light that up a little bit. It's cool to see how everyone else is starting to, like, peek through the curtains, like, what's going on? What are they doing over there? And then, like, we start playing, and then the communication, the interaction between us are coming. We had this camera thing going on. It's really cool, and it's making, like, you want to get better. Me, Alex, Angus, and Soul Chris are probably like, we're gonna get those guys when we get past. It's the best session.
It's the best way to simulate the arcade or the old offline session like community feeling, where you're actually with people playing the game. If it's all just kind of if it's an impersonal random online match, or even just a casual session once a month, you're not connecting and you're not feeling accountable. Not really feeling the sense of community. It's really an old style thing. Like streaming and doing this thing, the Discord call is like it's a new school thing, but it's an old school formula, and I think it's really good for trying to see.
Bringing in the people that came from that era, like yourself and all the people we've been playing with. And you can see the kind of personalities that existed back then. It's like a look into the past with the future.
Yeah, the energy is infectious too. Like when you're having a good time with your friends, people want to be a part of that. A lot of people that play video games don't have that socially in their life, maybe anyway. So I think you can really open up and really speak to people that are looking for that too. So, normal people and people that just want to get into something hobby-wise that people they think they would get along with are doing. You can see that.
Yeah, no doubt. And people, I think there's a lot of people in the chat that they just enjoy watching. They have no interest in playing this game, but they might be interested in seeing the dialogue between us and seeing how we're playing it. Because more than just it's an anime game they're playing. Why are they playing it?
They want to see Roski get mad and say some random shit on screen.
I think Roski is becoming a key element in the energy levels. Because I can't do it by myself.
Yeah,
it's cool. If I'm playing Street Fighter V, I might, but.
Right. Well, yeah, thanks again, DP. I'm going to get out of here, and this was good. Good matches, man.
Yeah, GG's for sure.